kid. His name is Griff, the PI bear, although he's more the geriatric bear these days. Books on boat maintenance and navigation. I'm not making that mistake again. This article is about the Meltzer Foundation. I suppose they did some good in the end, but the death toll was too high. Grandmother Patricia, my dad, and Auntie Lauren. I never met my grandmother. I don't think she was ever prepared for, well, this. It's a picture of me and a former coworker of mine. Jeremy was a friend, kind of. I never did get to know him well. Not when he was alive, anyway. It's a poster for the film Water Under the Bridge. It starred Frank Lyons. For months, I expected the police to come breaking down my door, but it's been a year and nothing. This man's name is Danny Marconi. I only met him briefly, as a very old man. These art tools belong to Claude Erdin. Everyone thinks he killed himself, but at least I know otherwise. The seagull statue used to belong to Lisa Tenzin. It's a portrait of Joe Gould. It used to hang in the Minetta Tavern. My old computer. I don't use it much since I got my phone. I can't go to bed yet, or rather a full night, but... Got a sec?
Yeah?
You ready to go?
I don't exactly need to...
I've never seen a ghost so scared.
Don't remind me. Jeez.
Grace. Who is Grace?
Whoever she is, she's our only lead.
Thank God the coffee stands are still open. I think I'm really going to need them.
It's your dime, sweetheart.
Oh, it's you. Had a feeling you'd swing by.
Sam Durkin. I helped him with a case of his about a year ago, and then he helped me with one of mine. We've been paying each other back ever since. Detective?
Uh-huh.
You found a Jane Doe at the Carth house, right?
Yeah, what about it?
Her name was Mary Meehan. She was an actress with the Gotham Collective Theater Company.
You sure about that?
Yes.
I won't ask how you know that, but we'll check out that name and see if you're right. At the very least, we can locate the family and tell them what happened. Thanks. I guess we owe you another one.
Can we talk inside? It's freezing out here.
Can't smoke inside, thanks to our friend the mayor.
So you couldn't maybe, I don't know, not smoke for a while? Right. I caught the evening news today. There wasn't one mention of the murdered man in Chelsea.
That program hasn't been the same since they replaced that blonde anchor woman.
Nobody else talked about it either. Not online, not any other news program, nobody. You must have suppressed the news. Why?
Because we're the cops, that's why. Look, before we take this any further, why are you so interested in this one? What makes this murder more important than any other?
He was killed right in front of me.
And what, suddenly this makes it personal?
Well, kinda. It might have something to do with me.
Uh-huh. And why is that? Why is this murder so important?
You're the one who sent me there in the first place. That can't be a coincidence.
So, you think we sent this guy to your location to, what, get killed in front of you?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
You don't get to ask me anything. You need to tell me why this murder is so important.
He was looking for me.
He was? Why?
I don't really know.
Uh-huh. Did you know the guy?
No, I didn't.
So, how did you know he was looking for you? Wait, let me guess. You just do.
Something like that.
Something like that ain't good enough. What else you got?
I was there. You know I was there. Surely I'm a suspect.
You think I'm crazy? I made sure your name is nowhere near this thing. And unless you give me a good reason, it stays that way. So tell me, why is this murder so important?
You've trusted me before. Why can't you trust me again?
Trust has nothing to do with it. Look, I don't know what your deal is. I've never asked, and frankly, I don't want to know. But I do know that you've helped me clear a few cases. And once in a while, in return, I answer some of your questions. That's fine. Quid pro quo. It's not in the rule book, but it's how we get things done. But this case, it goes way up. We can't bring in anyone from outside. Not without a good reason. So give me one. Why is this murder so important?
I couldn't begin to explain it. It's more than just a murder, more horrible than just a killing.
Uh-huh. Any details on what that could be?
It needs to be stopped, that's all.
Sorry. I know we got an arrangement, but my hands are tied.
Fine, if that's the way it is.
For what it's worth, it's nothing personal. You got other questions, I'm here. Just don't ask about this case. You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
I've never been a big fan of teaming up with the cops, but Durkin seems alright. Keep our friend busy, I'm gonna sniff around.
Not that I don't appreciate the company, but why the heck are you just standing there?
Oh, I was just admiring the brickwork.
Just a cop manning the front desk?
The brickwork.
Sure. When was this building built? 1950s?
No reaction. That's cops for you.
I got no idea.
No reaction. No surprise.
Low-rise bonding.
At the bottom are the words, Alex Silva, Commissioner.
Whatever.
A modern gizmo. Probably some kind of phone. It usually is. Looks like some kind of duty roster. Nothing relevant.
Pretty cold to be just standing around.
According to the nameplate, this desk belongs to someone named Piero. I have no idea who that could be. Just a small interrogation room. It's empty. Aha! There's our guy. His name is George Austin, according to this note. Looks like he lived on the Upper West Side. That's definitely the spook we saw. According to this note, his name is George Austin. Just a small interrogation room. According to the nameplate, this desk belongs to someone named Disher. I have no idea who that could be. Just as I thought, it's an elevator shaft.
Isn't that what you're doing?
This is some lobby. Careful you don't break anything, we'll be in hock for life. Well, your life anyway, not mine.
That vase looks more expensive than everything in my apartment put together.
Is that thing really necessary? One strong wind from outside and out go the lights.
I don't recognize the artist, but it looks peaceful enough.
Miss, I'm sorry, but you can't go back there. Residents only.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Yes, miss?
I'm looking for George Austin. Is he in?
No, he's not. Sorry.
Is there any way I can look inside George's apartment? It's really important.
Sorry. Unless you've been authorized, I can't let you in.
Do you know where George Austin is?
I really couldn't say. Sorry.
Do you know where George... Is there any...
Sorry.
Can you tell me?
I really couldn't, sorry. If you want to know him, you should ask him yourself.
Does the name Grace mean anything to you?
Sorry. Nobody named Grace lives here.
Tasteful and harmless. I suppose it suits a place like this.
Damn drafts. Need to report that before someone complains.
Don't know what I can do with it. Looks like it's full of old clothes. Yep, it's an elevator, all right. It says, Holiday Clothing Drive. It's cold this winter. Please leave your old clothes in the box below for people less fortunate than you. It's signed by George Austin. It says,
Whatever Joey did, the doorman doesn't seem to have noticed. Dropped my... It's a handwritten note from George Austin, asking the residents of his building to donate old clothes to charity. I'm sure they won't miss it. Hi.
Yes, miss?
I, heard that George Austin was having a clothing drive here.
Oh, yes. George does it every year. He brings the box to Grace himself.
Can you tell me anything else about the clothing drive?
No, but if you have any old clothes, feel free to give them to me. I'll put them in the box.
better not. If you did that, you wouldn't have any clothes left.
Can you tell...
No.
Better not.
Are you sure?
No.
You said that George takes the clothes to Grace.
Yes, he does. He has an attachment to the place, even though we've got a fine church in this area.
Church? So by Grace you meant Grace Church?
Yeah, the one downtown. What did you think I meant?
Nothing. Never mind. Thanks.
Sure.
Why did George go to Grace Church instead of a local one?
I couldn't say. Sorry.
Huh, a church. Of all the places.
Really? Ghosts don't like churches?
Being a ghost has nothing to do with it.
Weekend Organ Meditations. It says Grace Church in New York, Episcopal, Reverend Gabriel Ullman, Rector. It says Grace Church. Of course, we knew that already. It's a book full of handwritten prayers. This book is full of prayers written by the church's congregation. They're all anonymous and they're all written by hand. These prayers just go on and I don't have time. It's a handwritten. With this sample of George's handwriting, I might be able to find something written by him. Gotcha. I don't need to turn. Not where someone can see me. I'd like at least one person. He looks edgy. I don't think he likes being here. He looks pretty deep in thought.
He's leaning forward and his eyes are closed. No reaction. Probably feels drafts all the time in a joint like this.
Hi, could I talk to you for a minute?
Please keep your voice down.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Father Gabriel Ullman.
Could you tell me about that book over there?
For some, silent prayer isn't enough. They want to write it down and make it real. That is what that book is for.
It's pretty quiet here tonight.
God's house remains open despite the weather. If anybody needs us, we are here.
Why the whispers? There isn't anybody around.
That makes no difference. The tranquility of this place must be maintained, whether anybody is here or not, especially on a night like tonight.
Do you know a man named George Austin?
I'm afraid not.
He was a member of this church. Are you sure?
It is quite a large church, as you can see. I'm afraid I am not familiar with George Austin.
Are you sure?
I am.
Could you tell me about this church?
Are you looking to join?
Not really.
I'm afraid now is not the time for a history lesson.
Do you know a woman named Leah? I think she was a member of this church.
Even if she was, I'm afraid the name eludes me. I'm sorry.
George Austin was holding a clothing drive that brought clothes to this church. Are you sure you haven't heard of him?
Miss, we deal with hundreds of clothing drives at this time of year. Some we arrange ourselves, while most are volunteers. It is not possible to keep track of every single one.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe. This is not a night to be outside.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Did George know anyone named Leah?
Leah? You mean the police officer?
Police officer?
Yeah. Haven't seen her around for a while, though. Did they break up or something?
I have no idea.
Too bad if so. I liked her. She was good for George.
You said Leah was good for George. Could you tell me why?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. You're not a cop or anything yourself, are you?
Well...
No, you're not. You would have shown me your badge if you were. Forget it. Sorry.
Are you sure you...
Not unless you're a cop.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
So, George Austin was involved with a police officer named Leah. That's it, isn't it? All the secrecy. It's because the police are involved.
You want to get us both in trouble?
Of course not. I want to help you. Look what I discovered already.
Look, I keep my distance from you for a reason. I know you got your sources. I don't know who they are, but you have a way. That goes without saying. Leah Piero is a fine detective. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Maybe you can help, maybe you can't. But I know you're gonna stick your nose in no matter what I say.
Sorry, but I have to.
Yeah, I get that. I can't stop you, but I can't help you either. You're on your own.
Believe me, Detective, if there's anything I'm not, it's on my own.
Well, just be careful.
I know the victim's name is...
Yeah, this crap. And even if it did, you're not a cop. You're not even officially on the books.
So? Make it unofficial. You've done it before.
Not this time, sorry. With all due respect, you need to back off.
Have you ever been to Grace Church for any reason?
Church? No, I haven't. Why?
No reason. Forget it. Can you tell me anything about Officer Piero?
I told you, I can't help you on this one. Sorry.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh. I'm a cop in front of a cop station. What's your excuse?
I'm, waiting for a cab.
It's one of those computer things. Looks like it's powered down. Cute kid. Yep, this is Leah Piero's desk, all right. This folder seems to be full of old expense reports. Too many to go through even if I could open it. The journal is labeled Midtown Jaywalking Citations 2001 to 2004. Interesting light reading.
Hey. I don't know where you're going, and I ain't gonna ask. Just don't step on any toes, okay? We cops can get pretty touchy when it concerns one of our own.
Yeah, so do I.
What did you mean by that?
Exactly what it sounded like. Whoever George was, he was one of us.
Us?
Yeah. Come on. It's a long way to Astoria.
So, this is what a cop's salary gets you, huh? A two-story in Astoria.
It's not bad. Nicer than some of the foster homes I grew up in. Anyway, shall we?
Yeah, we both know the drill by now.
Whoever made this snowman made it a long time ago. Several weeks at least. Frozen solid. There's not much I can do with it. I think one of my old foster homes had a tire swing, but it was so long ago I don't remember. It's hard to see inside, but it looks like a little girl's room. It's hard to see inside, but I think I can see living room furniture. The mailbox is a bit iced over, but shouldn't be too hard to open. There's a letter in here. It was wet and stuck to the side of the mailbox, but I got it. This letter is soaking wet. It's practically falling apart in my hands. The Piero's front door, probably locked. Locked.
Hello?
Anything?
Seems quiet so far. Let me look around. There's only one key on the key rack. The label on it says Emile. There's only one key on... I'm not just gonna blow... A dresser with some random knickknacks on top, nothing relevant. Painting of some old guy looking out a window. Don't know if it's art or not, but it's okay. It's a door. One of the many... It's a picture of the Manhattan skyline. I guess if you live out here in Queens, you'd want a memento of civilization.
Hello?
Yeah? Is anybody there?
Who are you? Mister? Are you looking for my mom?
Yes. Is she around?
Uh-huh. I have to practice. Sorry.
Damn it. I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing that, except for my nearly complete lack of physical existence. A painting of a vase of flowers. Why do people paint these things? KK the Troll. Cute. Cake cute. Looks to be some drawing of a little girl.
It's a self-portrait.
I don't know much about these computer things, but it looks powered down. That bear looks like it's been sat on more than played with.
It's his fault if he doesn't get out of the way.
Cute, but I don't know the first thing about dollhouses.
That's okay. Neither do I. None of my dolls fit in there anyway.
It's a stuffed globe of the Earth. She's left this shirt in the middle of the floor. I guess she won't be picking it up. Some kind of stuffed octopus.
His name is Cute Thulu.
It's a stuffed panda.
She's Pandora the Giant. Her home planet is the globe ball, but she's too big to go back, so she stays here.
Seems to be in good shape. She looks 10, maybe 11. Too damn young either way. Excuse me.
Oh, hi. I'm practicing.
I can see that. You're pretty good.
Thanks.
I'll only be a minute, then you can get back to it.
Well, okay.
My name's Joey. What's yours?
Are you sure you should be here?
Sure.
I'm Kendra Haskins.
Are you here all alone?
No, Mom's here.
Are you sure? I can't find her.
I'm pretty sure. I'd know if she was gone.
What about your dad? Is he around?
No, he's late.
Late? Late for what?
Picking me up? On Fridays we go to the Abacus, and then I live with him until Monday. But he's late.
Kendra, I need you to tell me the last thing you remember.
Why?
Just humor me.
I was coming home from school, and I came here. That's it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've been waiting for my dad.
Hey, kiddo. I'd like... Just try...
No.
Hey, Kendra? Sorry to bother you again, but
Well, okay.
You said you go to the Abacus.
It's his work.
Your dad takes you to work?
Mm-hmm. He's the boss.
Your dad's the boss, huh? He must be a very important man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Can you tell me anything else about this Abacus place?
It's Dad's work. TVs and computers and stuff. He lets me play with them when nobody's around.
No, not this time. Not with her. Besides, it's not like that line ever works anyway. Do you know George Austin?
You mean Mom's friend?
Yeah,
He's okay. Mom likes him.
but you don't.
Dunno.
Can you tell me anything about George?
He comes here and I'm with Dad. I found some of his socks in the hamper. It was really gross.
Can you
He comes here. I found some. It was.
Do you ever go to Grace Church?
No, but Mom does.
She does.
She used to go a lot. Not anymore, though.
So your mom...
Yeah,
I'm looking for Leah, your mother. Any idea where she could be?
she should be here. I'd know if she wasn't.
I'm looking for...
Tell me about yourself, Kendra.
Dunno.
So where is this Abacus?
Near the subway.
Right. Do you know which subway?
No, sorry.
That's all right. We'll figure it out. We always do. Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
I'm gonna take you to your dad.
Dad?
Yeah, he couldn't make it, so I was asked to take you.